We in this country live under a social contract. We agree to pay taxes. We agree to listen to the laws, follow the officers, go the speed limit, put our kids in schools, get them vaccinated, and on and on. That is our part of the social contract. The government's job is to collect taxes and do what's best for the American people. Now, part of that contract is for the Congress and the Senate to be a system of checks and balances for the executive branch. And they're
Of
not.
course.
So this is what I'm proposing because I don't see another option. If you look in the 30s and 40s, we had steel strikes. In France, May of 1968, we had a general strike. 22% of the population went on strike. Right now in Turkey, they have hundreds of thousands of people on strike. What we need to do, because I think at this point, it's going to have to be the people. Even if the Democrats win in the midterms, my confidence level with Hakeem Jeffries and that dinosaur Schumer is like -4. It's nothing. The system itself is fundamentally, it's broken. So what I'm proposing and what I started was a petition for a general strike.
Yes.
That's what I did. Now, here's what's on there. Let me finish really if I could. So this is what has to happen because this just isn't about the orange guy. This is structurally what's wrong with this country. We do need to impeach Trump and Vance. You have to reverse Citizens United. If we don't take Citizens United out of this country, we're going to have way too much money in politics. The Congress,
Amen.
if they have stocks, I don't care what you do with them. Put them in bonds, put them in money market accounts. You shouldn't have the perception of benefiting from bills that you pass. Minimum wage has been $7.25 since 2009. For tipped workers, it's $2.13. What in the hell kind of great country is that?
Exactly.
Universal,
Exactly.
three more, and then I'll jump off my soapbox. Gun safety, universal background checks, safe storage, no ghost guns, and you have to store it safely. If you don't and it's used, you should be charged with a felony, and you should have to go through a 2 or 3 hour class. That is not an infringement on your goddamn rights. Right now, a person could go into Texas, can buy a gun if they're a felon. That is not a well regulated militia. And you have to make Election Day a national holiday, and you reinstall Roe versus Wade because those justices lied under oath and they should be fired for lying. They lied on the job application. And if anybody else lied on the job application, they would be fired. If we don't take these things, why do we want to keep going to school when, my wife says, you know what, I need to say bye to the kids? How do I know they're not going to get shot in schools? What kind of a shithole country do we live in that we focus on 12 transgender kids in college sports than 43,000 people that die every year from guns? How is that great? How is that pro-life?